Welcome back. So we'll be doing Odell Brewing Company Wolf Picker Experimental IPA 2019. 7/10/19 is the best by date. This is like, I think the 1st or the 2nd of July. So, I mean, it's on the top end of old, but more than likely an American style just by looking at it. Strata hop. It actually really does smell like grapefruit. Kind of has a little sour tinge on the back end. Yeah, really light grapefruit. I can get down with that. Same thing in the flavor, kind of light grapefruit. It's not sour though. You're getting the kind of the grapefruit oil, and it's a low percentage, 5.5%. So, not too long ago, I'd say, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I actually no, a little over a month ago. It was before the last shooting. The guy used a suppressor, which I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. I was wanting to get into a suppressor and get overtime, but overtime's not been allowed. And then after the whole shooting and Trump saying he doesn't like suppressors, I sold my 1911, the Springfield, and I had it all titanium nitride. Pissed off birds out there and a dryer going over there. I hope you can hear me. Well, I sold it to Jesse's dad, Eric. You've seen him in the beer reviews if you've been following him for a while. And, well, I guess I should rewind a little bit. So I got contacted by Delta Team Tactical when I was actually in New Orleans. They told me I won a 7.62x39 AR upper, minus the bulk carrier group. So now you're going to know where I'm getting into this story. So I sold my 1911. I already have my paperwork sent off. It was sent off the 18th, so it was over 2 weeks ago. So I'll probably know in about a year from the ATF when I'm going to have my damn suppressor. It'll be a place here in Shawnee. I got the YHM Yankee Hill machine, the turbo. It's a 5.56 only can. I was going to go with the 30 cal. But that was jumping up another $200, and I really didn't care. All I shoot is 223 basically. Now I have a 30 cal, but I doubt I'll ever suppress it because I don't know if you recognize this lower. If you've seen this video, any other videos that had this gun in it, it had this optic. This was and still is my 5.56 gun, except for this was the handguard that was on the upper that I won. The diamond head that was on it would cover up the YHM muzzle brake meant for QD mount for the suppressor. So the 7.62 build is out getting Cerakote with my friend Doug. I can't really describe or explain the colors. You'll see it. And I put this stock on this, and I took the Magpul CTR, and that's going to go on the other build. So this is my lightweight build for my suppressor host, well, one of them. I have another carbine. I'm not sure if I want to put this same brake on it. I'm going to be selling Doug the 16-inch barrel that's on that and getting a 24-inch barrel. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with this brake or with the like the Barrett 50 brake. I might go ahead and drop the $75 for the QD. But this was the main reason I wanted to break. My AR pistol. I got a Holosun on here now. Main reason I got it because the whole shake to wake thing and auto went off. And get 50,000 hours out of a battery. I love this gun. Works great. It's going to work great as a suppressor host. It's plugged up in the back. I'm not going to get a lot of gas coming through here. It has a it's not a fully adjustable. It's you set it and lock it in pretty much. So I'll have to find a happy medium for the suppressor and not using a suppressor. The problem is I'm not sure if it's going to fit in this handguard. This handguard might be too narrow. If that's the case, I have to get a shorter handguard. I found a Chinese knockoff of this O2 Lite. I'm not paying $180 for another O2 Lite handguard. That's going to be a 10-inch version, I think. This is a 12.5 inch. I still don't know if that's going to fit. I might have to get something smaller. I think the O2 Lite's at 10.5 or 12.5. If it's 10.5, if that's the case, it's not going to work on this. So I'm going to have to get a 10-inch handguard more than likely. So. Oh, and the Vortex Strike Fire that was on this is going to be on the 7.62 build. So let's get back to the beer. Got a lot of trick parts going on that build too. So. Yeah, I mean it's fairly simple, really light, grapefruit, little straw in the background. It's not bitter. Depending on price, this would be a good summer beer. Easily crushable, 5.5%. The flavors aren't excessively strong. I just like that it's different. It's not orange and mango and pineapple. It's actual like grapefruit. Really good. For what they're going for, the flavors, and this coming up for what they say, the tail end of its life expectancy, which more than likely the life expectancy tail end was a month ago. I think it's really good. I'd hate to see what it tasted like. Well, I'd hate to see what this would taste like in a month. I'd like to see what it tasted like a month ago, but yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna say 9. It's good. I really wouldn't say IPA. I mean, it's pale ale pretty much. There's nothing Indian or imperial or whatever about it. There's no excessive flavors. There's no excessive alcohol. Whatever. I'd say pale ale, but there you go. I'm going to say, I'll say 8.5. It's really good though. Really good. I suggest you get it if you see it. Unless it's expensive. I bought this as part of a pick 6. So, all right, we'll see.